Hi everyone and welcome to Creative Chelsey. Today I'm excited to share with you my last alternative project using the January 2023 paper pumpkin kit called Key to My Heart. This fun kit created 9 handmade cards, 3 in 3 different designs. If you're interested in watching me unbox this kit or seeing any of my other alternative projects, you can click on the playlist and I'll link it up here in the top right corner. Each month, I like to take the contents from the paper pumpkin kits and make alternative projects. Today, I'm sharing with you another scrap card using the leftover pieces from my past alternatives. So to create this card, you're going to gather up all of your leftover scraps. Now, if you watched my alternative, I think it was number 3, I used this Fresh Freesia cross-hatching card base as kind of the background piece for that card. And so luckily we get multiples of the card bases. And so for this card, I did cut it into strips and I'm using it to create these 2 scrap cards. So if you have an extra one of those, you can go ahead and do the same thing. So you just cut it into 4 equal pieces and that will give you enough to make 2 of these cards. This piece comes from the leftover pieces, I think it was from card 2, and it's a larger piece that's left over, and I just cut it in half. And then this is just a larger petal pink piece from trimming down one of the card bases. And then I have the circle vellum, which I just cut right in half, and I'm going to be using that as well on my card. So I did stamp some hearts on the Fresh Freesia piece, so let's go ahead and do that. So just go ahead and ink up those hearts and stamp them randomly on these strips. Maybe something like this. Then I'm going to lay out each strip on a piece of basic white cardstock that's been cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And you can lay these out however you want, whatever is pleasing to you. I'm going to do this one first, maybe up a little bit higher. Then I've got the petal pink next. And these sizes of strips can be any size. You don't have to cut them down or trim them to be smaller. Really, whatever you have left over is perfect. And then I like this one. I'm going to have it be kind of on top of those others. So maybe something like this. I'm going to next add this strip to my card base. I do have some dimensionals on the back just to kind of pop it up a little bit. And my card base is just thick, basic white cardstock. Then I want to add a little bit of splattering. And I've got a Fresh Freesia Stampin' Write marker and just add that over those strips. I've used up all the locks that came in my kit, so I wanted a nice large image that would draw your eye. So I'm using the solid heart punch from the punch pack. And I also love this Fine Shimmer Gold paper. But the pack also comes with Fresh Freesia, Soft Succulent, and then that gold. And I thought it might be fun to try this same card with a different color. So I'm going to use the Fresh Freesia. And I've got my half circle here, and I can just decide where I want that heart. So if I want it in the same location, or maybe if I want to put it on the right side here. I think it looks good in the same place. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that to my card with a dimensional. And you can always use the edges of your dimensionals, so don't throw those away. And I want to kind of just place the vellum down first since I'm not really sure where I can add the adhesive. So I've added it to the bottom corner of that strip, and then add the heart. You want to make sure the heart is on the card straight. So like that. And now we know that we can add some adhesive behind the heart on that vellum. And then we can add that right back to the card where we had it. Then I've stamped my greeting onto one of the labels that I have left over, added dimensionals on the right side and a little bit of adhesive on the left. And that's just going to go right on my card, nice and straight. So the next thing I want to add are just some of these pastel adhesive back sequins in gold. And I'm just going to add those around my card. Add one to my heart, maybe a small one down near the edge of the heart. Let's do another large one near the greeting and 2 more small ones. Let's put this one a little closer like that. Perfect. And that card is all done. Well, which one do you prefer? Do you like the gold heart or the fresh freesia heart? Let me know. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this fun scrap card using leftover pieces from the January 2023 Paper Pumpkin Kit. If you're interested in seeing close-up images or written instructions on how to create this card, you can visit my blog, creativechelsey.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.